Greetings everyone, greetings viewers, welcome to the video. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna be showing you how I progress as a noob player from level 1 to level 100, you know. I'm gonna show you the clips, my clips on how I played, like how well I played overall during the 1 month. I took a whole month to get level 1 to level 100, by the way. So yeah, I'll show you some clips on how I progress. I'm going to tell you guys my mistakes, what I improved on over the month, and if possible, I think I will show you guys a noob guide at the end. I'll tell you what I learned so far as a noob player. So yeah, we're out of the way. Let's get started, shall we? So I'm going to show you guys a few like 2 clips on how I deal with a killer as a noob, as a level 1, and not level 1, like very early level lah.
If it's working. You don't see me. Where did I go? She still sees me. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? She still sees me!
So, to get things straight, yes, she can still see you, you retard. The ghost burger doesn't make you go completely invisible. If not, it's freaking broken, bro. And second of all, where the hell am I going, bro? I ran up the stairs. I should have ran the other way or try to loop her, like get out of there. Instead, I ran all the way to the end of the cliff, right? Instead of jumping down, I ran back to her. Like, what am I actually doing? Not only that, the worst part is I wasted all my stamina and made it went to 0. That is very bad for me because it takes longer to regenerate all my stamina to run away from her, so I just screwed myself up, you know. The only good thing I did there was my slate skin at the start, then that's about it. But that's not even the worst part. The worst part was what I did at the end. Why on this planet Earth did I pop the Bloxy Cola right in front of her face? Right in front of the Nolly's face, I popped it like drinking it in front of her face, like taunting her, like, hit me bro, hit me. It's not even my Q. It's not even my Q Bloxy Cola, by the way. It's the one I picked up. By the way, the one I picked up, right, takes longer for you to drink and for you to get the speed. It takes longer, okay? And I did it in front of her face. Those were terrible decisions by me in the past. I did everything wrong. Everything that I could have done wrong, I did wrong, okay? And I did it in the most embarrassing way possible. This was a complete failure for me. You think that was bad? You should see this other clip.
Am I the only one, right? It's so bad. I have no cooldowns left. No!
I watched this over and over again and I legit want to cry my ass out, bro. Like, actually, I did so terrible until I want to cringe my ass out. So let's break down the video, shall we? So first of all, I went and drank the Bloxy Cola. Okay, nothing wrong, right? Nothing wrong. Then after that, I ran into the freaking water that makes me bleed. The toxic water with the sign there, with the skull there, you know. That time I had 0 map knowledge, so I didn't even know what the water does. So I just ran straight to it and took free damage. I took free damage and I took some bleed, you know. It is what it is. So I was against the Nolly. So I'm gonna be honest, this Nolly was terrible, okay? I'm being completely honest, this Nolly was terrible. If I played a little bit better back then, I would have definitely stomped on this Nolly. Because he missed his Q how many times and he missed his E once. So here we go. I went to use I think this was the very first few times I went to use a loop against a killer. So I went to use a loop that time, right? And I broke the loop immediately and ran straight to the water. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I ran straight back into the water, taking free damage again. And then after that, I ran into the water. Not only that, I didn't even run up the stairs. I ran into the green wall. Like, what am I doing? I ran to the green wall for what? For what? I don't understand. Then I decided to use the loop again. So I used the loop again against the Nolly. It worked up for a while. Okay, I used the loop. It worked out for a while because this nollie sucks. He doesn't know how to break the loop. The guy used the freaking E, right, and completely missed it. He completely whiffed it. So I was using the loop, continue using the loop already, right? I was winning, then I got hit by the Q. Never mind. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I dodged the Q2, which was poggers, by the way. This is my first time dodging the Q2. I dodged it, and then I did the worst mistake ever. I popped the. What is with me last time and popping items in front of Killer's face? I popped not even any of my other things. I popped the Ghost Burger in front of the nollie. Like, bro, in front of the nollie. What am I doing, bro? So yeah, this was with zero map knowledge. Me having zero map knowledge and the super bad habit of me using items in front of the killer. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Because I keep thinking everything is a slate skin and I'm like, yes, use the slate skin in front of the killer, you know, and tank all the shots. But yeah, these are the clips I was pretty embarrassed about, you know, in the early days. These were the early days. And oh yeah, I need to show you my gen speed. So yeah, long story short, it wasn't good. Neither of my skills were good. My looping skills, my generator speed, my map knowledge, my ability knowledge, everything wasn't good. Basically, everything wasn't good. So yeah, that was my first few levels, you know. Now I'm going to show you the mid game, you know, like when I reach halfway the point, like probably like level 50 or something, you know. So yeah, here it is. Okay, this is midway through my journey, and I'm going to show you guys one clip I won and one clip I lost. So this is the clip I won. Doomshroom sounds so menacing too. There's like so much aura in his name. Is that? Oh, I didn't even realize it's LMS. Okay, wait, give me a moment, guys. I need to lock in. I can't reach here right now. I'll use this. Sorry, chat, I had to lock in. I need lock in. Nice dash, bro. Nice dash, bro. You just so hot, bro. Nice dash, bro. You just so hot. What was that dash? What was that dash? Why are you dashing into my slate skin? You just so hot. So yeah, there were a few good things and a few bad things I like and hate about this clip. So let's break it down, shall we? So the first thing I really liked about this clip was when this cool kid shot me with that Q, right? I used my Q immediately after his so that I managed to remove his slow. If you guys didn't know, my Q, the Bloxy Cola, once I use it, right, I'm able to remove any slow effector on me. So I used it right as he did it, and I managed to remove it and get some speed to run away from him. So that was an excellent Bloxy Cola from me. I really like that Bloxy Cola, you know. I really like that Bloxy Cola. So I ran away from him, you know, and he spawns his clones, that kind of thing. I ran in the cave. I got stuck at a bit of the curb there, you know. So again, my map knowledge is horrible. So I went to like this part of the cave there, where I got trapped by the cones, right? Then I have to run into the water, which gives me slowness. So you know, doesn't matter. All right, doesn't matter. The killer isn't chasing me, and fun fact, the clones did not chase me in the water. I don't know why, but they cannot. So I ran, and then she's in the house. So I ran away from her, you know, try to use a mini loop in the house, you know. I tried the mini loop. Unfortunately, it didn't work. I got hit once, and I had to dodge a bit to dodge a Q. But then I used a slate skin. Like this was a horrible slate skin. Okay, if this cool kid was smart, right, she would have waited out my slate skin, because that time I didn't know how to pop manually. She would have waited out my slate skin, and once it's off, right, it's 6 seconds by the way. Once it's off, she can immediately get a free dash and get free 30 damage off me with burn. So I will almost be dead. But look what she did. Look what this cool kid over here did. She dashed into my slate skin, like what I said in the video. Why are you dashing into my slate skin? I don't understand. You should have ran up to me and then just waited out. Then you probably can dash or M1 or something. So whatever. I won because of that. I did something good, some things that I find that were good, like the Bloxy Cola. That one was really good. I'm really proud of that. I'm also really proud that I managed to go in the water and somehow evade the clones. I didn't know you can fight. I didn't know you could do that. I just found out about it when I did this LMS. But the horrible things are my map knowledge. I didn't know about the curve and all that kind of thing. And my slate skin. My slate skin is horrible. She wasn't even close to me. She can just get a free damage, but she didn't. She was stupid. So no offense, but yeah. This was an okay clip, in my opinion. Now I'm going to show you guys the one I lost. Okay, there we go. Save. No! I got hit by the freaking... That's right, Pasplov. What you got hit by there was the Nolly E. So, in order to not get hit by that, I would suggest that you stop using loops in front of a Nolly like that. So yeah, that's the whole clip. Basically, what I tried... Okay, this is what I did for the whole clip. I tried to hide from the killer using my Ghost Burger, right, during the LMS, because I thought it would work, I thought it would work. The problem is, I used it too late. Already. I need to use it before the killer goes into LMS, before the killer starts killing the guy. So I used it a bit too late, but it was a good attempt from me, I find it was a good attempt from me. So whatever, doesn't affect that much. So I try to find the killer, right? Then the killer teleports behind of me. So instead of looking there, I need to know there is a Nolly and he can teleport behind of me. I need more spatial awareness and more killer knowledge. So that's my improvements I need to make. So then I start to use a loop on the Nolly. I used one mini loop there, and this was a good slate skin. I find this was a good slate skin. It pressured the Nolly to use the Q2, so that he can catch me and stop me from running away, right? The problem is because he popped his Q2, right? But my slate skin was active. I tanked a shot from his Q1, and then my slate skin just nice come up to tank for his Q2. So I find that this was a very good play from a slate skin view. It tanked like, I think 30 damage, it tanked like 30 damage. It was a good play. I liked it really much. So I used it, I took no damage, and I ran away with speed 2. So this was good. So then I started using a loop against a Nolly, like bro. And yeah, you see I got hit by E and I got hit by one M1. It's really obvious like what I was doing wrong. I was using the most obvious loop in front of the Nolly, so I didn't find him then I saw him there, then I just ran away, right? And because I lost so much health, right, I got hit by the E again and then I died. So, this was a embarrassing clip, full of mistakes, but good things to take from here. I really like the slate skin, However, I need more spatial. I need to improve on my situational awareness. I can't just stand there and think that he's always going to be there. I need to know that he's a nollie and he has a teleport. He can teleport behind the generator and just rake me from the back, like give me back shots. So yeah, I need to know that. And stop using loops in front of the nollie when he has the E. When he's chasing right behind me. If he's like chasing like like equal distance with me, right? Then it's fine. Then he can get a bit of distance. The most he can do is just like cut the distance from me and maybe get an M1, you know. But I shouldn't be using loops in front of a nollie. I should be just running away, pretending to use loops. I loop once, right? And then I run away, break a loop. I was doing that just now, but then I stopped doing that. I don't know why. Then I started hugging into a loop. So yeah, that was one thing bad for me, you know. And let's see our gen speed right now. Excuse me. So yeah, as you can clearly tell, it is way faster than whatever I did in my first few levels. So yeah, my gen speed was better. My looping was it was alright, you know, it was alright. I managed to do some, you know, but it's not the best. It's not the best. My knowledge is better about like the map and everything, but my killer knowledge also needs improvement. So yeah, these were the few improvements I made during the mid game, you know. The mid game. So yeah, now we shall move on to the late game where I was almost reaching level 100. I reached level 100, by the way. You can go watch my streams on how I did it. But yeah, I'm going to show you the late game on how much I improved. I'm going to show you 2 clips on when I won and how I managed to outplay the killers. And I'm going to show you my gen speed too. So yeah, here is one of the clips. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, I don't have my cola. Okay, it's actually over. Pop this. Are you gonna use a digital footprint on me? Because I'm gonna do this. Cola. I win. Easy, get good, you're bad, easy. Alright, I shouldn't be toxic, my bad. So let's break down the clip, shall we? So first off, I was against, what's this? John Doe. Yeah, I was against a John Doe. Holy cow, I forgot his name. So the first thing I did was pop a ghost burger because I didn't even know he was there. So I wanted to run away, but you know, I saw him there, I thought he was scanning, I popped my ghost burger by accident. My fault, you know, my fault. So that was a mistake I made. And then he did a Bluetooth hit on me. That shit didn't even hit me. You guys saw that. So I ran away, you know, I picked up a medkit along the way. And then I dodged his Q. I wouldn't say dodge, I didn't even look back, you know. But he missed his Q. I said I didn't have a Bloxy Cola, so it was bad, right? So I saw him running straight towards me with the wall block. So I immediately slayed skin. Good reactions from me. Then I waited for him to digital footprint, which he didn't, so I just popped my E and ran away. He did now Bluetooth hit at me again, by the way. So if you guys realize, like, during this whole chase scene, right, I did not use a single loop at all because I understood the killer. My killer understanding was like on par in this video, and he used his Q again. Okay, he keep missing his Q, is whatever. I kept running away. I did not use any loop because I know John Doe is the #1 killer to counter a loop. The moment he put a digital footprint there, right, it's over already. So then I just run away, okay? I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk a loop because he can just trap me at one corner and digital footprint and I'm dead. So I just ran straight away because all of his moves make him stand on a spot. So running straight ahead, gaining distance is my best bet over here. So this is good killer knowledge from me. It was good killer knowledge from me. So then I popped my Bloxy Cola and ran even further so he won't be able to catch me. So I would say this clip is good in terms of me like knowing the killer. Like this is very good killer knowledge over here. I did not use a single loop against this guy. I just went straight ahead and did not bother. I did not loop back or anything because I know he won't catch me. I ran away, beta toxic a little bit, and you know, yeah. So that's the whole clip. That was I would say a horrible ghost burger. Yeah, it's definitely a horrible ghost burger. That was a good slate skin in my opinion, and good reaction from me. I thought he was gonna pop like a digital footprint or whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? Just use my slate skin, turn the other direction facing. The moment he like turns he faces like at the back of me. The moment he goes to the back of me, right? Pop manually, run away. Okay, run away. Do not use any loops against John Doe. Look at the behind to try to dodge his Q as much as possible. Okay, but other than that, just run straight ahead and do not look back. Okay, not do not look back. You still need to dodge his Q, but you know, this is good killer knowledge from me. This is a good clip because this clip shows I understood the killer a lot. So I'm gonna show you guys another clip. I think he might have stunned her or something. He's not losing health and he's running away. Should be. Yeah, he's over there. Are the clones coming? Are you sending in the clones? Oh no. Let me use it early. He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. This is good. I popped the ghost burger in time. Shit! Shit, the clones. I need to use this loop right now. Oh no. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Yes! Yes! I had it in time! Yes! Let's go! Let's go! I almost choked that. I ran to a wall. Oh my gosh. I almost choked that. But that was scary. So let's break it down, shall we? So the first thing I did was I kept track of the killer. You know, I kept track of the killer. I knew the killer was chasing after the gas. So I keep track of the killer. You guys want to know why? I kept track of the killer so that when the killer kills the gas, right? So when it goes into the elements, I'm able to pop my ghost burger immediately, like what I just did. And you can see, I successfully hit it. I successfully hit with ghost burger. So that means he couldn't see me, even though it is doing LMS. If you guys didn't know, doing LMS, both of your positions will be revealed, the killer and the survivor. So once I use my ghost burger before the LMS starts, right, before it does, I'm able to hide my position away from the killer. So the killer doesn't see me, but I can see him. So this is something I learned from my viewers. Thank you a lot, viewers, by the way. This is something I learned from my viewers and it is extremely useful. It is a very good tip I can use here. So this is one of the noob tips I can give you. It's in every guide also actually. Every noob who has level 100 will tell you to do this. So yeah, I used it. I ran away. You guys might think this is a very weird slate skin I did right here. That was because my Bloxy Cola wasn't on cooldown. It wasn't like up. It was still on cooldown, right? But I didn't want to waste my opportunity. I wanted to use my slate skin and get as far away as possible. So that's what I did. I used it as a mini Bloxy Cola. So I used it and ran away, right? Now take note. Because I used it there, right? My chat is flaming me for using my slate skin. Like, what is that slate skin? You know, I should have used it for the clones. However, I took note of the slate skin time. I knew the slate skin time was like 55 seconds. What is it? So I took note of it. I used it and make sure it was on cooldown. Whereas it was ready to use again during the LMS. I had 4 seconds of time to use it during LMS. So if I was about to die, right, I'm able to have it again, right? So I ran away, used a bit. I used my medkit also because I know that if the guy is chasing me all the way, right, I will not be able to lose him again. So I'm going to use my medkit because it's my only chance right now. Get full health, be safe, okay? Be safe. Play it safe. So that's what I did. I used a medkit over here, right? I used a medkit. Then I ran away and the clones, I said shit, you know, because I used my slate skin. But this slate skin was pretty interesting in my opinion because I don't think it's bad. I think it's very situational for what I did. So I used this loop over here. I see the cool kid over there. So I kept on this loop. I played mind games with her. I did not run a loop and play merry-go-round. I did not run around the loop and play merry-go-round with her. Because I know, because you need to take note also. If you don't see the killer when chasing you doing the loop, right? So I stood at this position. I did not see the killer pop out anywhere. Wait for the killer until you see him or her. Then you start running around the loop. Do not use the loop when you don't see him or her. Because they're gonna just wait out for you, honestly. They can just wait out for you and they can just catch you on the loop, which is what this cool kid was trying to do to me. You see, she was waiting for me. She was waiting for me to go in a position. So I wait for her. And then I did the worst bossy caller ever because I was lagging. You know, my ping was horrible. At that time, I knew she was gonna try and kill me, so I tried bossy cola, but my ping, you know, that's why it was a bit late, and I took a free hit from there, you know, even though the hit looked like Bluetooth. So I know that the speed wasn't enough to run away from Cool Kid, and you don't usually run away from Cool Kid. Cool Kid can just use the E and just hit you, right? So I decided to use the loop again. So I reused the loop again, right? Because I know the E is up. And the cool kid just used the Q. And again, I'm playing mind games with her. You see, she was trying to wait for me down there, right? So I didn't go down there. I wait for her. Even though it takes me one hit, right? I wait for her so that I have the advantage over her. So I wait out for her. Wait out for her. She comes straight at me, right? I run the other way. Already and break the loop. I break the loop already. Because I know she has... Okay, I didn't break the loop. I use one more loop. I take one more hit, right? Because I know she has a Q again, so then I ran away, I break the loop. This was a very stupid mistake of me. I should have just ran another way. I hid behind a wall and hid behind a wall, but I ran to the stairs, which is a free E for her, by the way. So whatever, I took the free E. Then you guys see what I mean or not? You see the cooldown on my Bloxy code, or my, what I say? You see the cooldown on my slate skin? It was right on time before I died. It was right on time, right on 6 seconds. So this is time management. This is time management things. I learned that I use like slate skin, right? It is just enough time for me to pop it immediately. I was one shot away from getting killed, by the way. I used it and she lost, automatically lost. Always pop your slate skin when it's 6 seconds of your LMS, and if you want to use it, right? You want to use it like, for example, like what I did just now, like a me Bloxy Cola, you need to take note of the time as well. So time management is very important. So this is what I learned from my whole noob climb journey. Time management is on the cooldowns and everything is the most important thing. I think it is what I learned from noob. It is not just the abilities, it is not just the killer knowledge, it is time management, your cooldowns and everything, you need to time it. The Ghost Burger at the start was also very crucial. So this clip was a very important clip to show you guys about time management and ability usage. That Bloxy Cola was alright, I guess, because if I popped it earlier, right, it would have been good. Because I would have cancelled the slowness of the queue and I ran away. I would have run away scot-free because the cool kid would have been like stuck on the spot and I could have just run away. But I lagged, so you know, I couldn't run away. So I just stood there. So yeah, that's a clip. Oh yeah, you want to see my gen speed right now? So yeah, overall, was I better at the game? Yes, most definitely. Compared to my last time, like my skills, this one currently is way better. So yeah, even though my gen speed is not the fastest, it's still 25 seconds, that's still pretty bad. I'm still working on it, you know. I'm still improving along the way. I'm still playing this game and still improving along the way. But yeah, this is what I learned so far from my journey from level 1 to level 100 noob. So I'm doing Sheletsky next, like doing Forsaken. If you guys want to see like my full journey on how I climb on noob, you can go watch my streams, you know. This video is just a summary on what I did and the most important stuff today. It's more like a guide video actually from what I learned. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Farewell.